Jesus Christ. Okay, we're back. Do you guys remember where we were? Because I don't. Dominic left. That's what it was. Dominic left, and that high-pitched asshole, I think, Luca left. So, we're all alone in this diner, I think. He must have snuck out while I was talking to Luca. Damn. A little disappointed, I returned to his booth to take his coffee cup, but I noticed something lying on the table. A $10 bill and a bunch of change, just for a cup of coffee. That's pretty generous. And now I feel terrible for doubting if he was going to tip or not. It looks like he just dumped everything in his wallet on the table. Oh! He drank every last drop of his coffee, though. I'm not sure why, but knowing he liked it makes me kind of happy. What a weird night, for real. Shaking my head, I pocket the tip and head back to the kitchen with a puzzled smile. The rest of my shift passes uneventfully. People trickle in and out for a couple hours, but no one else unusual shows up. I love this art so much. The art and the music of this is amazing. Finally, I wave goodbye to Troy and step outside, letting out a long yawn. Time to walk home. Man, I'm tired. Same spot tomorrow. Of course, don't you trust me? Bits and pieces of conversation float from a nearby alleyway. Yeah, make sure you bring all this stuff. Oh god. My curiosity immediately spikes. Are they talking about a drug deal or something? Next to my diner. I press myself against the wall, straining to hear more of the conversation. You're a stupid idiot, Ash. If something dangerous is going on tomorrow, I need to tell Troy. Hell, maybe I shouldn't even come into work. Are those footsteps? They must be heading this way. Naturally. Payment up front, though. You wouldn't want your #1 supplier to switch sides, would you? Ha! As one of the two men talking lets out a scornful laugh, the footsteps grow closer. Pretend you're doing something else. I don't know how smart Ash is. I don't really remember. I step back into the shadows, crouching down just out of sight. Weak. Oof. A moment later, a couple of tall figures emerge from the alley. That guy reminds me of Berserk. So I know the video game, and some of the characters look like that at some point. Yeah, that's how I avoid spoilers. Sometime in the series, they look like that. One of them stands in the shadows, and I can't get a good look at his face, but something about him creeps me out. The other one, with that fancy suit and slick hair, he must be a businessman. You better keep your end of the deal, Isaac. You turn your back on the Helgen, you'll be real fucking sorry. Spitting out those words mistrustfully, the shadowy figure stalks down the street. I'll be sorry, huh? Look at his face. Oh my god. The one left standing, Isaac, mutters those words under his breath with sorry, with a dark smile. I don't know why I'm wheezing. Let me have a drink. This is just water. Okay, let me clarify. I'm drunk, but this is just water. Oh my god. Even though he looks like a man more at home in an office than an alleyway, he doesn't seem one bit afraid. I find it interesting since, like, he's wearing a shirt and a vest still. It's still, like, he doesn't remind me of KG. You know what I mean? It just, no. Alright, I just want to make that clear. I reflexively hold my breath, watching his elegant form loom on the sidewalk, wondering what he'll do next. You can come out now. I don't bite, unless you'd like me to, of course. Yeah. Isaac turns to look directly at me, as if he can see right through the darkness to where I am hiding. However, the beckoning gesture he makes doesn't seem threatening, so I reluctantly rise to my feet. How did he see me? It's near pitch black in this spot. There's a good boy. Is there any reason you are cowering in the corner? You weren't trying to eavesdrop, I hope. His eyes, which looked molten gold-colored contacts, I'm sure, study me questioningly. Oh my god, questioningly. I get frustrated when I can't like spit words out. Let's save just for fun. Oh yeah, we can save over this. I like to know what happens around here is kind of casual. You're making a deal next to my diner. I don't know what changes here. I'm gonna be honest. I shouldn't be too gentle points. I shouldn't be too confrontational. A man like this could have a lot of nasty tricks up his sleeve. Offering a casual shrug, I throw out the vaguest response I can. Oh my god. Offering a casual shrug, I throw out the vaguest response I can. There. It's just good to know what happens around San Fran, right? I don't want to be in the wrong part of town when a bad deal is happening. It's just self-preservation. For whatever reason, my remark makes Isaac break into a smirk, and he tilts his head playfully to one side. Oh, you're just looking out for number one. Cute. I would too if I were you. The hint of slyness that creeps into his tone sounds almost like... No, I'm definitely misreading him. Why would a fancy businessman flirt with someone like me? 'Cause you're cute. I've got customers and my boss to worry about too. That's why I have to keep an eye on shady types around the diner. I'm sure. With an unconvinced chuckle, Isaac saunters toward me, stopping only when he enters too close territory. So he's like right outside the bubble, is what I'm assuming. I want to pull back, but I manage to swallow my nervousness and stay in place. Oh my god, we're playing like stupid like alpha beta rules where it's like don't flinch, don't move, stay strong. He's probably just a businessman, but there's something about him that's different, unnerving. Look at his eyes, so pretty. Oh god, this happens. Isaac bends down to peer into my face, close enough for me to see every detail of my reflection in his glasses. That has to be horrifying. I don't know why, but I don't want to see my face in somebody else's glasses. There's a sweet smell around him, some kind of cologne or shampoo, and it blocks out the stench from the dumpster nearby. Tell me, what's your name? I'm Isaac, as you probably heard from the scary skinhead back there. He drops his voice to a whisper, and his gaze sparkles at me expectantly. I mash. I don't talk to many guys in suits, so sorry in advance if I trip over my tongue. No need to worry. I'm used to making people starstruck during first meetings. Oh, honey. But listen, Ash, if you'd like a little piece of advice, you should stay away from this place tomorrow night. I'm not saying you'll get hurt, but there might be some friendly conflicts going on. He seems oddly thrilled by the prospect of conflict, and a gleeful light shines in his eyes. Of course, if you're looking for excitement, then I won't stop you from coming by. Who knows? Isaac pauses, his lips curling into a smirk. You might even see a friend of yours there. Or maybe customer is a better word. A shiver courses down my spine at his teasing murmur. He's talking as if he knows something about me, but I've never seen his face before in my life. What are you trying to say? Someone I know is going to be a part of this friendly conflict? Maybe. You can't say for sure unless you show up, am I right? Assuming your self-preservation instincts aren't too strong, that is. I know he's trying to provoke me, but that doesn't stop anger from rising up in my chest, even though I try my hardest to stay calm. He probably thinks his money makes him some kind of king. What a class act. Oof. Okay, so we could flirt with him, and I don't want to. You know, this is flirty. I'll come if it's safe. And that is gentle. Gentle points. This isn't Zero Escape, though. I don't want to risk my neck on a whim, but if you can guarantee I won't end up full of bullet holes. While I trail off hesitantly, Isaac tilts his head to one side, biting his lower lip slightly. I wasn't promising to be safe. In fact, a cute guy like you would be instantly pounced on by the bad types who will be there. Bad types? Like who? My pulse starts to race faster as I question Isaac, who only throws me an evasive shrug. Some people who walk the streets this time of night aren't always friendly, Ash. His eyes flick away from me for a moment, and a sudden, cold, dangerous edge enters his voice. There are lots of predators out there, stalkers, who would just love to have a taste of someone like you. When his gaze returns to mine, a chill runs through my whole body. Isaac reaches out towards my face, tracing the back of his hand lightly along my cheek, all while a cruel smile crawls over his lips. And if you're not careful, you might end up with a bite taken out of you, caught in the jaws of a hungry wolf. His whisper dropped so low that his words are barely audible, and I have to lean in a little to catch them. You'd be safer if you stuck with me. You're valiant, Van Helsing. Although my prices aren't cheap. Isaac's fingers trace along my neck, all the way to my lips, where he teases one digit around the corner of my mouth. Yeah. I can't look away from his hypnotic golden eyes, which swirl in a way that makes my mind feel like it's melting. My body refuses to move. Even as Isaac presses closer, I can't do anything but hold my breath, staring up into that beautiful gaze. Isaac, what are you doing? Yeah? Flirting. When a cry rings through the air, Isaac abruptly pulls away from me, throwing a glance over his shoulder. We need to get going. The voice calls out again, sounding oddly familiar. But it's too dark to see who it belongs to. I'm pretty sure I know who, but you guys don't, right? What the hell happened a second ago? I can barely remember what Isaac was just saying. Always with the bad timing, oh well. Exhaling a reluctant sigh, Isaac turns away. But he pauses to give me a parting Cheshire cat grin. Make sure you show up tomorrow. I'll make it worth your while, don't worry. He's so cute. Huh, wait. By the time I recover my senses, Isaac's already striding off toward the figure in the distance. The two of them disappear around a corner before long, swallowed up by darkness. Ugh, my head hurts like hell. I don't know what Isaac did, but I've got some kind of awful migraine now. Maybe it's from his cologne. Christ, why do I keep meeting all these weirdos? This is too much crap for one night. I appreciate a game that is self-aware like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some books that's like, suddenly I met all the vampires, you know? It's like, what the fuck? There's all kinds of creeps around here today. Let me go home. Maybe Troy slipped some kind of acid into my burger earlier. Oh, yeah, that's gotta be the only explanation here. I love that. I love that so much. Shaking my head, I shiver and start hurrying home, keeping an eye out for any of the bad types Isaac mentioned. Luckily, I don't see anyone on my way back except for the occasional stray cat or homeless guy on a bench. Oh. Pet the cats, feed the homeless guys. Or the opposite. That's so creepy. Why did I say that? I don't think I've ever been so relieved to step into my cold apartment, which feels like some kind of holy sanctuary right now. No creeps or huffy brats, just the comfort of my creaky bed and the flickering light from my old TV. You know? There's something charming about being in, like, a place that isn't perfect. Like, celebrities won't know what I'm talking about. Maybe you guys will. You know. Maybe a video that's not perfectly edited. Or perfectly recorded. You know. Everything will be back to normal tomorrow. Yeah, today was just a fluke. I try to comfort myself with those words as I throw off everything except for my briefs and flop onto the bed sheets with an exhausted groan. Normally I wouldn't complain about running into a bunch of good-looking guys with flies. There was something off about all of them. I can't put my finger on it, but I have a bad feeling in the pit of my stomach. Like I accidentally peered into some kind of world I wasn't supposed to see. Maybe that's exactly what happened. Well, it doesn't matter. Tomorrow will be the same old, same old. Will it now? I hope. Oh, poor baby. Oh shit, here you go. I wasn't running for this. Don't accept anyone else's bite but mine. Isn't that a tempting agreement? I'll keep them away from you, baby. Don't worry. No words for them? Alright, fine. Okay, so that was the opening to the game. I hope you guys are interested in it. I seriously recommend that you buy the game and play it the way that you want to. It's amazing. I recommend it. It's amazing. I love it. And I think you should support the creators. It's only $5. Buy the game. I don't know anybody else that's played this, by the way. I was looking up games to play. This popped up and I highly recommend it. It's a little bit short, but that doesn't mean that it's bad. So do it. We're gonna do overwriting the save so that I remember, and I will see you guys next time. Are you guys curious as to what will happen next? You don't get a say in what happens. And I can't have a vote. I can't have a poll on the YouTube channel, unfortunately. So you're just going to have to deal with what I pick. Okay. Bye.